Jin, the beloved eldest member of BTS, has officially taken his Run Seokjin EP tour global as he heads to Europe following a groundbreaking solo tour across North America. After setting venues ablaze with emotion, laughter, and artistry in cities like Los Angeles, Dallas, and Newark, Jin boarded his flight to Europe this week, sparking a fresh wave of excitement across ARMY communities in London, Amsterdam, and Paris. The scene at Incheon International Airport was nothing short of cinematic. Jin appeared in a neutral-tone trench coat, a simple white tee, and black trousers, casual yet effortlessly stylish. As cameras flashed and fans chanted his name, Jin waved with his signature peace sign, radiating the calm confidence of a global icon fully stepping into his solo era. The North American chapter of Jin's tour has been hailed as a triumph, not only because of sold-out shows and viral fan moments, but also because of how deeply personal the performances felt. From singing his self-composed ballads like With the Clouds and Don't Say You Love Me, to playful crowd interactions and intimate storytelling, Jin offered fans a glimpse into his heart like never before. Now, as he transitions into the European leg of the tour, expectations are sky-high. Ticketing sites for his Amsterdam and London concerts crashed within minutes of opening, and hotel bookings in those cities have seen a noticeable spike, proving once again the economic ripple effect a BTS member can create with just one tour. HYB officials commented earlier this week that Jin's tour represents more than just a solo career milestone. This is a celebration of artistry, connection, and the enduring relationship between Jin and ARMY. Europe is ready, one rep shared anonymously. European armies have begun preparing for his arrival by organizing citywide welcome events, social media projects, and banner campaigns at major train stations and airports. In Paris, fans are even planning a Jin Day flash mob with matching denim jackets in homage to his recent Chiba concert outfit. While BTS is set to reunite officially in 2026, Jin's Run Seokjin EP tour is already laying the groundwork. By maintaining BTS's presence in the global spotlight, Jin isn't just entertaining. He's anchoring the group's future through his own voice, his own steps, and his deep connection with fans. A S1 Army in Madrid tweeted, "He's not just running, he's leading. And we're running right beside him." With his next stop rumored to be London's O2 Arena, the world now watches with full attention as Jin carries the torch for BTS's ongoing legacy, this time across the stunning cities of Europe. And one thing is clear, the world tour has only just begun. Jin's arrival at Incheon International Airport marked the beginning of a powerful new chapter in his solo journey. After the overwhelming success of his North American leg of the Run Seokjin EP tour, the BTS vocalist now sets his sights on Europe, where fans are waiting with open arms, glowing light sticks, and hearts full of anticipation. The atmosphere at the airport was electric. Jin, known not only for his vocals but also for his humility and poise, was greeted by a sea of fans and reporters. He smiled, waved, and posed briefly for the cameras, his calm demeanor barely hinting at the global storm of excitement he's about to unleash across Europe. As the tour shifts continents, it's clear that Jin's solo era is far more than a side project. It's an evolution. It's an expansion. It's proof that his artistry, once shared with 6 other members, now stands tall on its own. The North American audiences were left in awe not just because of his vocal performance, but because of the experience he curated, part concert, part heartfelt storytelling, and part reunion between artist and fan. Now, with cities like London, Amsterdam, and Paris on the map, European fans are ready to be swept into Jin's world. What makes this even more monumental is the timing. Jin's solo tour comes just months after his military discharge and a year after the release of his highly praised second solo album, Echo. For many armies, this tour isn't just a performance, it's a homecoming, a celebration, a long-awaited moment that reminds them that BTS may be on hiatus as a group, but the connection between the members and their fans has never been stronger. In London, fan bases have organized mural projects and subway advertisements. In Amsterdam, cafes are planning themed menus inspired by Jin's lyrics and favorite foods. Parisian armies have planned a soft banner drop across the Seine on the day of his arrival. It's not just a tour, it's a cultural event that proves Jin's influence goes far beyond music. Behind all of this is a man who's taken each step with quiet strength. From carrying the Olympic torch to representing BTS on global stages, Jin has worn many roles. But this tour reveals his truest self, an artist who's not afraid to stand alone, to shine under his own light, and to remind the world that his story is just getting started. As he boarded his flight, Jin looked over his shoulder and smiled, as if to say, "See you on the other side." And with that, he disappeared behind the departure gates, leaving fans with a mix of nostalgia, excitement, and overwhelming pride. Europe may think it's ready for Jin. But if the North American leg was any indication, what's coming next is more than just a concert. It's an unforgettable moment in K-pop history, and Jin is running at full speed toward it. As the plane carrying Jin soared toward Europe, social media platforms lit up across time zones. The hashtag #AryaKJINUROP began trending globally within minutes of his departure. Fans posted emotional videos of his airport send-off, some even teary-eyed, waving their light sticks and shouting his name, as if trying to hold on to a moment that already felt like a memory in the making. But for Jin, this was not an ending. It was a powerful continuation of a journey that's proving more personal, more intimate, and perhaps more influential than even he anticipated. In the days leading up to his first European show, rumors swirled online. Would there be a surprise guest? Would Jin unveil a new song? Would there be a message from the other BTS members during the concert's visual interlude? With Jin, nothing ever feels accidental. Every gesture, every lyric, every subtle moment on stage is filled with intention. That's what has made his solo tour so special. It's not a performance, it's a dialogue for fans in Europe, many of whom have waited over 5 years to see Jin live. This leg of the tour is deeply personal. It's not just about witnessing a celebrity. They're welcoming someone who's helped them through hard times, celebrated their wins, and reminded them they're not alone. Jin's voice, once just one part of a 7-member harmony, now carries the weight and warmth of a message meant just for them. Meanwhile, HYB's carefully crafted tour strategy has only amplified the excitement. Pop-up shops with exclusive Jin merchandise have already begun appearing near venues. Flash mobs, light stick synchronization tutorials, and fan-made lyric booklets are being distributed across cities. European news outlets are now featuring Jin not only as a K-pop artist, but as a cultural icon bridging East and West through music, fashion, and compassion. Back in Korea, the other BTS members are reportedly watching closely, sending texts of encouragement and support. There's a buzz in the air that this solo era, while focused on Jin, is also a bridge toward BTS's full reunion. Every stage Jin steps onto, every sold-out venue he commands, builds anticipation for the moment when all 7 will stand together once again. But for now, it is Jin's moment, and he's owning it with grace, vulnerability, and power. As the lights dim in arenas across Europe and the opening beats of Running Wild echo through the speakers, there's a hush, a sharp intake of breath from thousands of fans. Then he walks onto the stage, smiling. And just like that, Europe begins to run with Seokjin. The roar that erupts when Jin steps onto the European stage is not just applause, it's release. It's relief. It's the kind of sound that only happens when thousands of people realize their waiting has finally come to an end. Some fans cry, some cheer. Others simply stand frozen, overwhelmed by the presence of someone they've only seen through screens for years. And Jin, standing tall in the spotlight, takes it all in with that familiar blend of humility and mischief in his eyes. Dressed in a custom ensemble inspired by both Korean heritage and modern European flair, Jin opens with "I'll Be There," a track that has quickly become a fan-favorite anthem of comfort and promise. His vocals are raw and full, filling the arena like a warm wave. Behind him, visuals of galaxies, handwritten notes, and photos from BTS's earlier days play, creating a seamless thread between past and present. Then comes a surprise. Midway through the show, as Jin prepares to sing "Loser," the crowd is suddenly hushed by a special VCR segment, a montage of voice messages from his BTS members. Jungkook's voice comes first, playful but sincere. "Hyung, your tour is amazing. Make Europe fall in love with you. I'm cheering from afar." Jimin follows, Suga, RM, Taehyung, J-Hope, and finally Jin's oldest friend in the group, Jin himself in voiceover. This journey began with all of us. But this chapter is mine, and I'll carry us with every step. The screen fades. The music starts. Jin sings. The emotion in the arena is palpable. Fans hold up banners that read, "You never walk alone, Jin, and this is your moment, and ours too."